1, 2, 3, go. What's up, YouTube? This is my first ever video. This has been on my mind for a while now, creating a YouTube channel. And yeah, we're just gonna try it out. Let's see how it goes. Anyways, my name is Scott Alvarez. What I like to do, I like fitness, I like travel, I like humor, I like general lifestyle stuff. So I just wanted to record my experience, the things I learned, take you guys on a journey out with me so that you guys can learn with me, of course, you know? So, about myself. I just finished uni about, let's say, I think I turned in my final thesis 2 weeks ago or about a week ago. And I've got a few weeks off. It's currently spring break. It's currently Thursday. And I've got a few weeks left till I have my final exams. And in these studies, I've been going to the gym. I've been doing some research and stuff. And making a YouTube channel has been on my mind for quite a while, you know? And I finally want to take a chance and try it out. So, hopefully you want to join me on this journey. Hopefully I get better at the process. I really don't know how to edit. I don't know how to talk in front of camera. So if I'm consistent and make sure I keep uploading, hopefully in a few months or a few weeks or a few years or whatever the time frame is, we can watch this video back and be like, holy shit, where did we just come from? There's so much of a difference of night and day between this video and the last video. So I promise that every single video, I'm gonna try to make it better than the last. I'm gonna try to take the knowledge that I got from the last video in order to this one. And like I said, I really don't have a clue how this whole YouTube social media stuff works, you know? I've never really made videos for this. But I think this is quite a worthy challenge for me, you know? I actually don't really mind public speaking too much, you know? I've always been a kind of person who in university and school has enjoyed like these type of presentations, and I don't really get too nervous. But I do feel like sometimes I talk in front of camera and I don't know what I'm gonna say next, you know? I do think like a script will probably help with that, but I don't wanna go completely off a script, you know? I wanna say things that come truly from me. If you like gym, if you like travel, if you like lifestyle stuff, hopefully you enjoy this video. My dog just passed through the window, that's why I looked over there. And yeah, we're gonna try to keep it consistent. Hopefully we can make this a little side project. So now I want to get into why I wanted to pursue this, you know? So my whole life I've really had a lot of physical hobbies, you know? Played football, played tennis, I played basketball. Lately I've been going to the gym, and I just recently, although I'm taking a bit of a pause, started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and some other martial arts, which I will tell you more about in future videos, so stay tuned, like and subscribe. Look at me, I'm already a natural at this shit. Anyways, why do I want to do it? Because, bro, at the end of the day, all of us, and me, I'm going to use myself as an example, but probably all of us, you go to bed at the end of the day and you look at your phone, you can look at your activity hours and what you spent your time on. And I've got like 4 or 5 YouTube hours, or maybe not that much, but you know what I mean. Like I've got a crap ton. I don't know if I'm going to swear on these videos. We'll see. I'm going to have to, I want to keep it PG-13 at least, you know? Or PG friendly, that's how they say. So anyways, what was I talking about? Man, physical hobbies. But I've really not been too into these type of creative hobbies. And I don't really know why, because when I was in school, when I was in university, I kind of enjoyed when they made us make a movie for class or something like that, you know? And whenever I had the opportunity to be on stage, I would love it, you know? I actually spoke for my high school graduation ceremony and I loved it. It was one of the best times of my life. And I've always had this inside feeling that I wanted to share things with other people and I wanted to make people laugh, and you know, and it just feels great to hear other people laugh. But this channel is not just gonna be about laughing. It's gonna be about, in general, a bit about everything that I like and that I enjoy, you know? So hopefully we'll get some gym videos in. We'll get some advice videos. Maybe we can talk about relationships a bit, who knows? I actually don't know where we're gonna go with this, okay? And hopefully you will watch along these videos and we'll see my growth, and maybe with my growth you'll be inspired to do your own growth. And I'm just tired of being afraid, you know? I wanna upload whatever I feel like uploading. I don't care if people are gonna judge me. I don't care about their opinions, you know? I think life is too short right now to just be worried what other people think about you. So that's what we're doing. So when I told a friend of mine not too long ago I'm not gonna mention you, bro. Maybe not right now, maybe in the future I'll mention you. And I told him, hey bro, I'm thinking of starting content, man. I spend so many hours a day watching YouTube, watching Instagram, and I just feel like many of these people are just like me, you know? There's nothing that makes them that special or that different from just the average human being, you know? And why are they able to make videos and talk in front of camera and not be camera shy and make people laugh and entertain thousands or millions and make money doing it at the same time? I just think it's amazing. So I told my friend about this, and he's like, dude, I've thought about this idea 1,000 times, but what's really important is if I would do this, I wouldn't do this as a long-term project in order to make money. I would do this as a personal development hobby for myself in order to get better at talking to camera, better at explaining my ideas, better at storytelling, and just as a self-development project as its own. So my experience with self-development, I think I really got into it in about 2020, 2021, maybe a bit later, you know, where I really started taking seriously like self-improvement, hitting the gym, reading some books, you know, and I've been on and off. I've been quite consistent, I think, in the mostly, but I also have some vices and I'm not perfect, and I just want to share some of my experiences with you, the viewer. And I think if at least one person can watch one of these videos and maybe take something out of it, that'll be enough for me. Let me give you a bit of expectations of what will come in the next few videos. I don't really know how this video itself is going to be. Hello. I was going to try to edit it. I'm learning how to do that. I don't really know, but we'll see. And what can you expect? We're going to do some advice videos. Some thoughts that have just popped into my head and I want to share with you. Some books I've been reading and some of their main ideas. Maybe my gym routine, you know, some lifestyle stuff, who knows. So if you're into all that and you just want to learn and you want to join the community, feel free to send me a message. Like the video if you want to support me. Subscribe. I don't know. This was my first ever YouTube video. Scott Alvarez out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that type of outro. We'll figure it out, you know? I'm still learning, man. I'm still learning. Nobody's perfect. Let's go.